Yo, what's good, everybody? This is the one and only GM, and today we're gonna talk about what they could do with Tekken 8 to make it have better defensive options. That's what we're gonna do today, alright? So I'm basically gonna show you guys some stuff that I think needs to change to make this game more balanced when it comes to being defensive and stuff like that, right? So yeah, we're gonna get into it right now. Obviously the plus frames in this game is a little bit too ham, right? That's one of the issues with this game. The plus frames is way too ham, right? So basically all they need to really do, I made a tweet about this, by the way. They need to lower the plus frames on stuff. You see this right here? You see how that's plus 17? Nothing in Tekken should be that plus. Nothing in Tekken should be that plus. That's way too plus. I think that should be like plus 4. Plus 4 is fine. Plus 4, plus 3 is fine. And then if you block it, it should, if you the joint on block, when you do it on block, it should be like plus 2. It's way too plus. See that? Plus 5? That should be like plus 2. And then the one on hit should be like plus 4. Because if it's like plus 4 and shit, you could still sidestep after it. That's the main issue that people don't talk about enough about this game. They just talk about chip damage and guard breaks and mix-ups. If you literally just reduce the plus frames on everything with the new movement buff in Season 2, the game is going to be way better. It's going to be way better, man. That's all they need to do. Reduce the plus frames on everything. So then, like, neutral could be better. Because when you have plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, you can still move. Even plus 4. Plus 4 is a little bit more limited, though. But I said plus 4 because you're hitting somebody with something. So I feel like anytime you hit somebody with something, the plus should be better. The plus should be better. But yeah, man, if they reduce the plus frames on everything, it'll make it so you can sidestep after moves a lot more. You see like this? You see how I did that? See? If you do a heat engager, you know what I'm saying? On hit into that, and then you can sidewalk it, that'll be better. It'll make it so you won't have to guess so much. That's the big issue with this game, is guessing a lot. You lower the plus frames, you can move. Obviously, chip damage is a big problem, right? This is what they should do, right? You see how there's chip damage in the game, right? And you could do chip damage in this game without going into heat, right? Right? You see this, right? See how much chip? I don't know if y'all gonna agree with me, everybody, but this is what I think. I think you should only be able to do chip damage on people in heat. That's the only way you can do chip damage. That'll balance the game a lot more. And make it so like the defense isn't too bad unless the guy's in heat. When it's in heat, that's when it's game time and you gotta worry about everything. But when you're not in heat, I don't think anything should chip damage when you're not in heat. I also think, like, you know how you start the match with heat? I think you should earn heat. I think you should fight your way till you get heat. Another thing too they gotta do is if you in heat, right, and somebody's launching you and doing combos, your heat should keep decreasing. You should not keep heat while you're getting hit by stuff and getting comboed. That's one of the dumbest things about this game, is that you can literally have heat, right, and you could combo the person with heat and their heat is still there. Your heat should be depleting while you're getting hit and comboed. You should not be able to keep heat while you're getting comboed. I think that's mad dumb. I don't know why they got that for. You see? He still got heat. Look, it stays. You see the heat stays. See that? You see the heat stays. Look at that dumb stuff. That should not, look at that. Look, it freezes the heat every time you launch somebody. That's mad dumb. Why is it that he still has heat and you comboing him, bro? That should be going down, bro. Because it's times, bro, that you combo some. Yo, there be times, bro, and I forget, right? I forget about this game, that I launch somebody in heat and I'm comboing them, right? And in my head, I'm like, yes, I comboed him when he's in heat. But then I remember is that his heat doesn't move when you comboing him. So that's one of the things I find corny. There gotta be more ways to deplete your opponent's heat. And when you laying down, yeah, you gotta deplete. The heat needs to go, man. When you're not doing anything with it, that the heat should always be decreasing, bro. There has to be counterplay to it. There's no counterplay to it, bro. The only counterplay is if you spend the whole thing. There should be stuff in the game. There should be stuff in the game. Like if I'm hitting you, it should be depleting your heat. It should be depleting your heat. You shouldn't be keeping your heat when I hit you. Because in this game, the more you hit, the more you get your heat back, right? But it's just dumb, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no counterplay. The only thing they could use is like if they spend it, right? Yeah, he lasted the entire round. They gotta just make it so it doesn't last too long. So if you getting comboed and hit, that joint need to go down. If you get knocked down and you on the floor, that joint needs to like literally decrease. Because heat is the biggest issue with this game. They don't know how to balance the game. With heat, they don't know how to balance the game. They really don't know how to balance the game. They really don't. So that's what they need to do. That's literally what they need to do. They need to nerf heat, and that way, the way I said, and obviously chip damage should only be in heat. I think that whole breaking throws and losing chip when you only in heat is kind of dumb. Because honestly, I'm just gonna be throwing people. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just keep throwing people and gain some damage just from throwing people. That honestly, that change with throws causing chip damage when you break them is mad good for Lee. Because Lee, honestly, the way he is, he needs anything he could do to open you up. He needs anything he could do to open you up. So that just gives him more options to open people up. Obviously, I think get up kicks are a little bit too good in this game. I don't like that somebody could just get up kick you and then you block it and you get nothing for it. I think get up kicks should be punishable again. Get up kicks should be punishable. Both of them. The low and the mid should be like launch punishable so people won't spam it all the time. But yeah, get up kicks are too strong. But other than that, I think that's all the stuff they could do to fix the game, honestly. I can't really think of anything else. Oh yeah, Rage Arts, they honestly with the lag in this game, Rage Arts should be like -17. So you could never miss a launcher on it. Because this game is weird. Sometimes somebody does a Rage Art and you block and punish it and you can't launch them for some odd reason. So they should just make it more punishable so everybody can launch it no matter what. You said buff backdash. I think backdash is fine, man. They just need to reduce the plus frames, man. People think backdash is bad in this game because everything is so plus and you can't move. That's why I suggested if they nerf all the plus frames in the game, movement is gonna be better just because they nerf all the plus frames. I think guard breaks should not be in the game, but they're not gonna take it out. They're not gonna take out guard breaks. They not. So the only thing about guard breaks is they're not gonna take it out. They should just keep guard breaks when you in heat only. You should not be able to guard break somebody outside of heat. So basically what I'm trying to say is all the cheap shit should only be done in heat. And they need to make it so like when you getting beat up, you lose heat. You keep losing heat. But all the cheap stuff should only be in heat. Another thing too, heat smashes should be beat out by punch parries because heat smashes are 2 OD. They break armor and they break punch parries. It literally has no counterplay. So they should make it so you could punch parry that because that shit is 2 OD. That if somebody just rushing you with mad plus and they could just do a heat smash and clap you. You know? So also somebody said Lee's mistrap is a guard break, but you gotta understand Lee's had that mistrap since tag 1 and it's never been broken, and the reason why is just because like 30 damage is in a hard ass just frame and it's very telegraph. It's not like Heihachi's or Steve's guard break or Kuma's that you can't react to it, or Shaheem's that you can't react to it. Like stuff like guard breaks like that you can't react to and they not a just frame is mad cheap because there's no execution involved in doing none of those guard breaks. Lydia's too, there's no execution involved. Like guard breaks like that should only be done in heat, and they should make the guard breaks a little bit harder. That's what I think. I think the guard breaks in general should be like just frames. It shouldn't be on some joint that you could just do that regularly and break somebody's guard. That's mad silly. Like there needs to be any type of execution. Older Tekken games, like yeah, Jin had unblockable just frame laser scraper, but at least there was some execution involved when doing it, right? And then obviously Virtua Fighter got guard breaks too, but there's a lot of execution involved in doing guard breaks, you know? There's no execution in doing guard breaks, so any scrub could loop guard breaks over and over and over on you again, and it makes the game mad corny by that. So there's a lot of things they could change. I don't know if they're gonna take my ideas, but I feel like a lot of the stuff I said is good. Like I've been playing. Y'all know this. I've been playing Tekken for a long time, right? I've been playing Tekken for years, man. I understand Tekken way more than the average person. I played Tekken in tournament in every era of Tekken tournaments, from tag 1 all the way up. So I know how this game works, man. Like, this game's obviously main issue is that it focuses too much on casino because of all the plus frames and guard break and chip damage, to the point that you don't even need to have neutral or be good at Tekken. You could literally just beat somebody way better than you just by rushing them down and putting them in mix-ups the whole match. Like, yeah, it's possible to out neutral people because y'all see me do it with Lee all the time, but it's hard. One, is hard, and two, you're not gonna do it all the time. You're gonna end up losing to people like I do. Y'all see me lose to people. There's matches that I can't do nothing and I get casino the whole day. It just happens in Tekken 8. But I feel like if they add the changes that I made, like, it will make the game less casino. But that's the main issue with the game. You don't even need to have good fundamentals. You could just make somebody block stuff over and over and over again, and they literally can't do anything. I know that's what they want, but they also said they want to make this game more defensive. So, you know, adding stuff like that, less plus frames, only doing chip and heat, only guard breaks and heat, and the guard breaks have to be just frames and stuff, and being able to punch parry, you know, heat smashes and things of that nature will make the game way better, man. It will make the game way better. But yeah, man, YouTube, let me know what y'all think. Please sure to follow, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what changes you think should be happening to Tekken 8. All right, so on that note, I'll see y'all guys next time.